What's up YouTube? This is Shabazz and I'm back with another video. If you're new to the channel, my name is Shabazz. I make educational, entertaining, and informative content about CBD, hemp, hemp flower, alternative cannabinoids, cannabis accessories, and cannabis in general. If that sounds right for you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. What's up to all my connoisseurs? Hope you're staying healthy, hope you're staying safe. Welcome back to another video. Today we got a highly anticipated video. It's going to be a hot one, but first, you already know, I got to give a shout out to my patrons over on Patreon. Shout out to Jesha, shout out to Angie, shout out to Wayne, shout out to Chris, shout out to JB, shout out to Joel, shout out to Ganja Gav, shout out to Southern Hope, shout out to Wednesdays, shout out to Nathaniel, shout out to Alex B, and shout out to Fred. Remember, if you want to join my Patreon, you get a lot of benefits. Anytime I get new mail, you get to see it first. If new flower, you get the first peek at it. Things I can or won't talk about publicly, all new updates to the channel, developments, collabs, merch designs, sometimes even videos. You get to see that in advance. You get to see it first. There's exclusive Patreon giveaways. You get an exclusive discount code for the merch and the legal clothing co. You get a shout out on every video, and you get to feel really good about helping out the channel. If you want to join my Patreon, the link is in my landing page, which is down in the video description or my IG bio. Also down in the video description is the links to the merch and the legal clothing co. Right now I'm rocking the Legends Never Die shirt from the legal clothing co. It's dope. This is one of my favorite designs I've done. Make sure you go check that out and cop that. Link down in the description. All right, so today we're going to be checking out the new drop from Clutch City Farms. Now, if you follow me, if you follow Clutch City on Instagram, if you may have seen on Reddit, Clutch City Farms dropped these brand new dope mailers. Check that out, all custom. Got the all gas, no brakes, premium indoor hemp, the website. This is a dope premium touch. And with this new drop, you make a minimum purchase order, nothing too extreme, you're gonna get this box. And what's cool with this box is when you get the box, you get extra goodies inside besides your flower. Now keep in mind, this did not come to me in the mail like this. This had like a mailer bag on top of it with a letter to law enforcement, but this is inside that, and all your goodies are going to be inside of here. And what's cool is all my jars of Clutch City stuff, everything, you know, loose Clutch City flour and stuff, I can keep it right here. This is my new Clutch City Stores box, so that's dope. All right, let's check it out. Oh, okay. Well, I was afraid things got all shifted around, turned around. No, it looks pretty dope. I'm gonna show you a close-up right here. This is dope. Look at that, quality only. Hashtag the Clutch City way. This is a really premium touch, and I like it. It's a cool little packaging investment from Clutch City. All right, also keep in mind, I think that the stuff you get in here is random, so you may or may not get the same stuff I have. I know they have a few different little custom branded gadgets and gizmos and stuff. I'm not sure everything they have. So obviously we have the jars of flour right here. Also though, we got a Clutch City lanyard, you know, a key lanyard or a name tag lanyard or whatever. Got the Clutch City branding on there, that's cool. These are super cool, custom branded Clutch City rolling papers. The whole thing is custom Clutch City branded. That's super dope. That's such a nice touch. And not only is that cool, but just in case you don't have no papers or wraps or anything, when you get your package, you got these, you can get to it right away. They also sent me some Clutch City cones. Now this is extra dope. I really like pre-roll cones. Let's see what they look like. Okay, regular cones, like a king size cone, and the tip has Clutch City branding on it too, so that's super dope. So super custom, super nice Clutch City pre-roll cones. That's nice. I'm definitely going to use those and appreciate those. We got an assortment of stickers, the usual stickers. We got the Clutch City gas pump, Clutch City logo, and the all gas no brakes. We also have another little goodie in here. Check that out. That is the Shabazz seal of approval. So when you get this drop and you order it with my coupon code, like most of y'all already are, and the coupon code is down in my landing page in the video description, it's gonna be right on top. When you order flour from Clutch City with my coupon code, you're gonna get the Shabazz seal of approval sticker with your order. So you got the official Shabazz seal of approval, so you know it's official. That's dope. And before you get any ideas, no, I'm not making no money off that. I didn't sell my design. I'm not licensing or anything like that. I just really like this drop. That was a cool little way to make it more interactive for me and my followers and everything like that. Just a cool little thing. All right, and then of course we got the flower. I like the packaging. Look how colorful that is. That's cool. Okay, so today I'm gonna introduce you to the Zorbet, the Zowie, and this one isn't new, but I did want to check it out really quick. The Apple Smacks. You probably had this one before. This is one of their earlier releases. All right, let's just go ahead and check out this Apple Smacks, get it out of the way real quick, give it a quick little analysis. Remember when you pull off that top rubber lid, you got the hermetically sealed cat food tin lid right there, keeping everything nice and fresh. Okay, remember this is a Super Haze pheno. Just going by smell alone, this is by far the nicest Super Haze ever. You still smell that kind of cat piss cheesy smell though. But overall, it's a really strong kind of a apple watermelon candy smell, kind of like a apple and a watermelon Jolly Rancher combined, but without that twang that Jolly Ranchers have. That kind of that little I don't know. Jolly Ranchers have that little like sour twang to them, but this has all the sweetness and that smell profile that Jolly Ranchers have. All right, and this is incredibly dense flower. Especially for Suver Haze, which genetically is a more sativa dominant strain. This is super dense, extremely dense. Like, it's rock hard. Like, I'm squeezing it right now, it's not moving at all. And the trim job is like absolutely the closest. There's actually, you can see little marks where the trim job got a little bit too close. But really nice looking bud. All right, so there's the apple smacks, and like I said, this is a new drop. They just they dropped a new batch of that. We're not really here to do a review on that. I just wanted to check it out real quick because I've never seen it before. All right, so now for the real reason you're here, the Zorbet and the Zowie. All right, so let me tell you all about the Zorbet. First of all, look at this packaging. The color scheme is super nice. I love it. They truly did pick the perfect color scheme for this, and you're about to find out why. So the Zorbet and the Zowie are phenos from the same pheno hunt, from the same genetic. Okay, so these are brothers and sister strains, but the Zorbet is really unique to me. And Clutch City let me participate in this pheno hunt a little bit. I got to try out a bunch of phenos and kind of let them know what was my favorite and give them name suggestions. The Zorbet was my favorite, and I actually named this, and it's pronounced Zorbet. But when you say that, you're supposed to think about sorbet, the ice cream dessert, because this smells like sherbet ice cream, okay? If you ever had marijuana, gelato, or sherbet strains, this has a similar terp profile to that. Obviously not as loud and strong and awesome as a type 1, but it is a kush and sherbet ice cream terp profile. And that's dope to me because that's the type of flower that I really like. That's that exotic, that's that designer weed right there. So the Zorbet, I thought that name was perfect for the flower, given the looks, the taste, and the smell. Now obviously I've had access to this flower for some time. I know exactly what it looks like, what it smells like and everything, but let me show y'all. First of all, when you first open up the tin, you get kush and gas. But when you start smelling it, and once that kush and gas kind of dissipates in the air, it lends way and it smells just like sherbet ice cream, particularly those Flintstones push pops. You know, the sherbet ice cream push pops you used to get off the ice cream truck or from the corner store when you were a kid. It smells exactly like that, okay? Kush, gas, and sherbet ice cream. And this is coming in at 12.4% CBD, 0.47% total THC. And just look at it. It's got this really nice dark purple to it with those bright orange hairs on it. The orange pistils really has an exotic dessert look to it. Okay, this looks like some exotic dessert type 1 cookies type stuff right here. It has a really nice nug structure, a very tight trim as well. It's pretty dense, it's sticky, it smells good. I just really like this. This is, compared to other hemp, this is exotic hemp flower right here.
Wow, that looks awesome.
Just check that out, man. That is some premium flower right there. True top shelf, looking like some true, indoor exotic type 1, okay? Is awesome. And one thing to note about the Zorbet is it's not the absolute loudest thing ever. If you had the side piece 2, it's not as loud as that. I know a lot of people love the side piece 2 just because of how loud it was. However, the terpene profile on this one is a lot more exotic and a lot more unique. And don't get me wrong, it's definitely got some loudness to it. It's definitely funky. Like I said, it's all kush and gas with sherbet ice cream. I really like this. Like I said, this was my favorite of the different phenos Clutch City was working on. It just really reminds me of some current designer California bud. Now I've smoked this before, obviously, but I'm gonna smoke some of it again with y'all. So let me break it down, and while I do that, I'm gonna put a high resolution image of it here. All right, so breaking down the Zorbet, it's sticky, it's dense, a grinder is recommended, and the terpene profile really comes out. A lot of that kush really comes out when you break it down. Let's get to it. What's nice about the Zorbet is even on the flavor of the smoke, you get some of that sherbet flavor. You get a little bit of kush, you get a little bit of that gas, but then you also get the sherbet on the inhale and a little bit on the exhale too. It's also not the smoothest thing ever, but it's not super harsh. Let's go for some more. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Got a little bit of throat burn to it. It's not incredibly harsh though. I'll give it about a 4 out of 5 on the smoothness scale. And also flavor wise, not very much hemp has reached the flavor levels that type 1 marijuana has. But as far as hemp goes, on the smoke, surprisingly, you get a decent amount of terpenes. Let's just finish off this bowl. All right, and all down through the bowl, taking decent sized hits, it never got super harsh. And you already know we got it in the vaporizer too. Everybody asks every video. This is the Crafty Plus, okay? This is an end game unit right here. I got this from Planet of the Vapes. I love it. There's a link to it down in my landing page in the video description. Let's get to it. In the vaporizer, you get all fruit, sherbet, gelato type terps. Very clean, very nice. A really sweet, fruity taste on the vapor. It's smooth. It's not super rich, so it doesn't really bother your throat or anything. Like I said, this is some exotic hemp. All right, so that smokes good, it vapes good, but let me tell you what, I really enjoy the Zorbet in a nice joint. All right, so if you get the Zorbet and you get the mailer box and you get the cones and you get the rolling papers, make sure you roll it up in a nice joint. Even if you like blunts, if you like glass, if you like vaping, just roll one in a joint. You know, you really get the terpenes, you really get the full experience like that. And as far as effects on the Zorbet, what you get from the Zorbet is indica dominant effects. Okay, you get pressure behind the eyes, your eyelids feel heavy, you get cotton mouth, you get some pressure, some tightening in the chest and the torso area. You get that all body warmth, but you still feel a little bit spacey in the head. Now remember I said indica dominant and not straight indica, so this isn't a strain that's gonna like put you to sleep. It will make you a little bit lazy though, a little bit relaxed. So this is a good strain before you eat a meal, smoke this while you're cooking or something, or when you're about to sit down and watch some TV or a movie. This is a certified Netflix and chill flavor. All right, so it's a good evening smoke when you get off work, that type of thing. I probably wouldn't want to smoke this during the day just because, like I said, it's leaning towards indica. But look, with the Zorbet, I don't really think I need to say this, but the Zorbet is absolutely 100% getting my Shabazz seal of approval. I really like this one. This was a hot one this year. It's really memorable, and I'm glad I got to name it because the name is perfect for it, in my opinion. It's exotic, it's nice, it's sherbety, it's sexy, it's dope. And don't forget to use my coupon code so you get the actual Shabazz seal of approval, so you can stick this right on your Zorbet container or your glass jar, whatever you keep your stuff in your stash box or whatever, you'll have the Shabazz seal of approval. All right, y'all, let's check out the Zowie. Now, quick packaging check. You got your dope Clutch City premium packaging. You got the color scheme, see-through bottom, little preview, dope packaging. All right, so the Zowie, I also had a chance to sample it and see it as it was being pheno hunted and selected. This one is also a really unique hemp flavor. Just like the Zorbet, it brings a completely new terp profile to the hemp world that I haven't really gotten from anything else. On the Zowie, all you get is kush, gas, and chocolate. Okay, nothing sour, nothing piney, nothing minty, nothing like that. Just kush, gas, and chocolate. I'm not talking about dark chocolate or cocoa or nothing like that. I mean actual like processed candy milk chocolate. All my OG viewers, y'all know I really enjoy Ovaltine. This smells exactly like Ovaltine, okay? If you took a container of Ovaltine to a gas station in Afghanistan, this is what that scene would smell like. At first, you get that sweet, pungent kush, followed by a sharp gas, And then everything after that is this chocolatey scent, just pure chocolate, wafts right into your nose, smells like Ovaltine, Nesquik, you know, some Christmas, Valentine's Day chocolate type vibes. All right, so take a look at the Zowie. Really dark nugs. It almost has that Afghan black to it. As where the Zorbet is really purple and orange. This one is, this has a black kush with a little bit of platinum mixed in type of look to it. And this is coming in at 14.3% CBD, 0.62% total THC. Just look at, I mean, that's a big nug. All the nugs from this one are this size. Big, chunky nugs, at least that I've seen. Chunky nugs. This is looking super exotic, frosty. Both of these have really nice tight trims, good cures, everything like you'd expect from some Clutch City flower. But just take a look at that. Really dark, and I think the looks really match with the name. Just like the Zorbet. I think the way the Zorbet looks matches perfectly with the name and the terp profile. Well, this very closely looks, the looks match up with the terp profile as well. It looks like, you know, just look at this. Doesn't this look like it would be dank and possibly chocolatey or something like that? This don't look fruity. This looks just dank, okay? And it's dank and it's chocolatey. Again, I've smoked Zowie before, but I'm gonna do it again with y'all. So I'm gonna break that down and leave some high resolution images of it here. All right, now the Zowie is also sticky and dense on the breakdown, so a grinder is definitely recommended. Let's get to it. All right, so one thing about the Zowie compared to the Zorbet is definitely a little bit more harsh. And it's not harsh, it's not as smooth as the Zorbet. I give this one about a 3 out of 5 on the smoothness scale. Also, it doesn't have as much of a prominent taste. Let's take another hit. You definitely feel this one in the throat a lot more than the Zorbet. Also, like I said, it does have a little bit less taste. However, I still get a gassy, sweet taste in my mouth after smoking that. All right, let's try it in the vaporizer. Much smoother, much lighter, much easier to inhale in the vaporizer. You also get a lot more taste. However, the taste isn't sweet at all. It's pretty much all gas. Yep, spicy gas. That's what I'm getting from this. Imagine like a spicy chicken tikka masala combined with premium gasoline. In a way, that's kind of the taste I get out of this in the vaporizer. All right, the Zowie is definitely better enjoyed in the vaporizer, or again, it's really nice in the joint. All right, now as far as effects go on the Zowie, really similar to the Zorbet. You're getting indica dominant effects. However, I think with the Zowie, you get a little bit more of a feeling of weight or tightening in your chest and your torso than the Zorbet. The Zowie is a little bit more heavy, but still it's an indica dominant, not completely indica type of effect. You're getting that spaciness in your head, your eyelids are feeling heavy, you're getting the cotton mouth, you're getting that warm, tight torso feeling. Like I said, these are two different phenols of the same strain. So the effects are going to be similar. It's also worth noting on both of these, I feel like the effects kicked in pretty fast as well. So a pretty fast onset. The Zowie is really nice. It looks really nice. It has a really unique smell. My only complaint is that it's a little bit harsh on the smoke, but I'm still gonna give it the Shabazz seal of approval. This is way too unique of a flavor right here. You definitely shouldn't want to pass this up, especially if you want to have a terp profile on both of these. If you want to get a terp profile that you never really gotten from any type of hemp strains before. Clutch City's doing really good. They're not perfect, but they're doing really good. An interesting little tidbit right here. When I first got in contact with Clutch City Farms and got general information about them and their operation and everything, it was earlier this year. It was like in July. I first messaged back and forth with them. One thing that Clutch City told me, because remember at that time they were relatively unknown. They weren't super popular. They had a following on Instagram, but they weren't like a household name in the hemp community yet. One thing Clutch City told me is that they aspired to be a company that I regularly recommended to people if they wanted top shelf hemp flower. They really wanted to make a name for themselves. They wanted to release, you know, exclusive stuff, pheno hunted stuff, good quality stuff. And from then until now, they've accomplished their goal. Okay, so that's really dope. I really like that at the beginning of the year, they weren't really super well known or anything. They weren't big. They had only dropped a couple different things publicly. And here we are at the end of the year, and they are a household name. And they are one of the top companies that I recommend for top shelf flower. So that's dope. Got to give a shout out to Clutch City Farms for that type of work and that dedication. So this is dope. The packaging's dope. That mailer's dope. And keep in mind, remember, when you order with my coupon code, you get that Shabazz seal of approval in your mailer. This stuff is dope. This is a really nice drop from Clutch City. All right, y'all, I got heartburn. I have a taco left over I need to go eat. I got a nice little buzz going on right here. But make sure you always check down my landing page, which is in the video description or my IG bio. In there I have all my coupon codes, affiliate links. Use those, save yourself money and help out the channel. I have the links to my merch, the Legal Clothing Co, and my Patreon down there, as well as all the gear I use and stuff. Make sure you always check that out. Hit like if you like the video, hit me up down in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you can see when I upload new content. I appreciate each and every one of y'all so much, and I sincerely hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.